Hey, 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 hey. It's me. I'm streaming live Black History Month. What's going on, y'all? It's motherfucking YouTube in the building. And yes, I'm cussing because I can. Because it's YouTube. Ain't nobody really watching me on here anyway. So I'm just bored. So I figured I'd get on here and see what y'all up to. Give me just a second. Let me go ahead and pull up this so I can respond to the comments. I like to get a call-in number so y'all could just call in and go at it with me. Hold on just a second here. Where is my YouTube? Here it is. I got my little Black History pictures going in the background. You know, I gotta show my love for Black History Month. I'm gonna see if anybody's live. If I'm live. Because I'm not seeing anything. I see somebody watching. I can't tell who it is yet, though. Hmm. Here it goes. Hey. All right. So, oh, look. Let me turn down the volume. All right. So, first thing we're going to talk about is the book. I'm so excited. Hustler's Wives, The Circle. This is my proof copy, y'all. Uh-oh. I'm fading. There we go. Oh, it's fading into the background now. Hold on. Yes, there it is. It's lovely. Hustler's Wives, The Circle by Myka Frazier. Yes, I'm on this, man. I'm so excited about it. And the book is thick, too. It ain't no little skinny book. It ain't no, just 2 or 3 pages. It's some seriousness going on up in there. I see it's a couple people watching, so I just want to say hello to y'all. Y'all may not want to talk in the chat, that's fine. You ain't got to say anything, but I wanted to say something back. I'm just excited to be here. It's Black History Month. I'm doing this every day for the rest of the month. I'm going to log in and speak on something, say something. So I did the video on Facebook, but I think I want to do it here too. If y'all, you know what? Let me do my intro real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and put the video on. I got this from Proud African American, and it just really touched me. So I want everybody to see it. So I just might come back and play the video. All right. I'm gonna make a few changes here right quick. All right, we can hide that. And let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some things happen. Where is it? Right there. Hold on, I'm finding it. I gotta find it. Ah, yes, there it is. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna pull it up. I hope you can hear it. Here we go.
And Oklahoma is a unique. And Oklahoma is a unique space in terms of the number of African American towns that were established. Some suggest upwards of 50 African American towns between 1924 and 1928. Reverend S.S. Jones was going around documenting this sort of self-determined, vibrant African American community. You see the African American educators, doctors, lawyers, landowners, oil barons. And I think that's what's so remarkable about this footage, to think that individuals, how many years out of slavery, are now owning oil wells that are producing 2,000 barrels a day. Is that not the ultimate American dream? Is that not the ultimate American story? It flies in the face of what I think some people consider part of African American history and culture. And I think that that was one of the things that Oklahoma, what S.S. Jones is really kind of showing, is that African American history and culture is not a monolith. And in a way, it became kind of like a marketing tool to encourage individuals to migrate, to move there, that this is a place where you can live, you can thrive, and peacefully reside. There were still palpable racial tensions. There are lynchings, there's Jim Crow, segregation, there's all of these things. You still have an African American community, or many communities, that really speak to the fortitude and resilience of Black people in this country.
So there you have it. I really loved that video. It gave me a sense of pride. I feel like we really ain't got that no more. I mean, we do, but it's just different. Like, we see something happen and we won't really say nothing about it. We just we might go protest, or we might be like, dang, that's wrong, and post it to our Facebook. But that's like the extent of it. We need to step up and start building companies and taking over this mug, something like that. Dang. But anyhow, back to my book, Hustler's Wives, The Circle. Like, this thing is seriously on and popping. Hey girl, hey Petty Records. How you doing? What you doing tonight? And I'm waiting for a response. The lag between these things is just horrible. But yeah. Oh yeah? Okay, I know that's right. Chilling with the weekend. That me too. I'm not doing nothing. I've been writing this whole time. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So, as you can see, the bags under my eyes. I've been. I gotta. I'm ready to start book 2 already though. Yes. What do you think about the dude from Empire, and it's coming out that it's possible that it's a lie about what happened? You know what? I don't know whether it is or not. Um, some people have been known to pull stunts, but I really don't think that that's part of his personality. I really don't. Like, I think from what everybody says that knows him, they're just saying that he's just such a nice guy, and that he would give you the shirt off his back, and you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't just, to me, seem like the type that would do that. So, mm. But some people are attention seekers. I don't know if I could say that and get away with it, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. He could be an attention seeker for all I know. So, but as far as him actually lying about it, I just don't see him doing that. And the only reason I could think that somebody would lie about that is like if they're seriously desperate to get that lie out. Like, I had this one girlfriend of mine that her and her significant other, she would cheat on him all the time. And she would come up with these huge, drastic lies to get out of getting in trouble for being out all night or something like that. That's the only reason I could see somebody doing something like that. And I just don't know that he needs to do that, or he's that type of person that needs to do that. So that's my thing. Jesse is Jesse. Jesse can sing. Jesse got a little bit of money, and Jesse is pretty popular. I don't know what would make him do that. Like, unless somebody blackmailing him or something, like a serious uh, old school thriller type. You better do this, or else we gonna kill somebody or something. And he got to lie about it. I don't know. What would be the motivation is my question for him lying. What you think? She ain't got no response. She must be busy. So anyway, that's just I feel like as far as Jesse's concerned, mm-mm, I really don't think he lying. I think something happened to him. Now he might not be telling the truth about exactly what happened, but I mean, they found a noose on him. I couldn't see me putting that on myself. Oh no, I can see the lag here. It doesn't matter whether it's on the computer or not. I don't think, but you can go to your computer if you want. But I think the lag is gonna stay, regardless. That's the one thing I don't like about YouTube Live. You can't invite people or none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I really don't. I don't have access to a community because I don't have enough subscribers yet, so I can't really, send out a message like, "Hey, I'm going live in 30 minutes." You know. And plus, it's Friday night too. People really ain't looking at YouTube at 9 o'clock. They trying to get ready for the club. They trying to go to the club. Yeah, so that's mm. I think I am. And when you get back, if you come back, Petty Bakers TV, first of all, thank you very much for coming through on Facebook the other day. That was really cool of you because I was stuck a little bit. Now, people on Facebook is a whole lot different than people on YouTube. Oh, okay, I see you. But so I appreciate you coming through for that. And I am going to go ahead and read something from the book. I picked out a couple passages. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I'm not quite sure just yet. But I'm excited. I'm so ecstatic about this thing. It's not even funny. So what do you think about I don't know if I saw your video. Did you make a video about Jesse? I'm looking to see what she said, y'all. You know what? That's a good idea. Um, the fact that, and I saw something on Joe Madison's page on Facebook talking about lynching. And I thought that was interesting that this happened so recently because they just literally just outlawed lynching like a few months ago. So I mean, yeah, there's definitely a way to tie that back. I would, yeah. Even even if he was completely lying, you could still tie it back because that's something that's very relevant right now. You know. Yeah, I agree. They sure do, girl. As many times as I've heard, well, if they don't like getting arrested, then they should just not be criminals. Ooh, if I had a penny, dime, nickel, quarter, anything for the many times that I done heard that, man, I mean, seriously, I literally cannot stand that. So, have you? What happened? Or can you say? Shoot, I've had it happen to me. See, the thing about stuff like that, I'm very light. Most people can tell what I am after I open my mouth, I guess. But, you know, I don't know. But I was married and I got a job with, matter of fact, it was Coke Industries in Ohio, but it wasn't it and it was the Koch brothers, but it's not the famous Koch brothers. They just happen to have the same name. And I worked there for probably about a month with no problems. They loved me when they saw me coming. Oh, there's Myka, there she goes. And we did a really good job for them. We help them plan meetings and stuff like that. Boy, one day my ex-husband came in to bring me lunch. Not Coca-Cola, no. It was a uniform making company. And it was KOCH. It was spelled just like the Koch brothers, like the one percenters, but they were no relation. Or maybe they were and we just didn't know. But they loved me. And one day my ex-husband came in to bring me lunch and he found his way through the building. He found his way to me. He gave me the lunch. I said hello, gave him a hug, and he bounced. And people came out the woodworks. Who was that? Who was that man? Is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, that's my husband. And they were like, oh, do you know I was literally let go the next day? The next day. And I was working for them through a temp company, so I couldn't really say anything. But yeah, they let me go the next day. So yeah, I believe I believe it. And it's other little stuff that's happened like that too. But so what about yours? Or I mean if you want to say, you don't have to. Yeah, they let me go. Well, it was through a temp agency, so I couldn't do anything because a temp agency, you're not working for that company, you're working for the temp agency. The temp agency kept me on. They just said, we don't need your services anymore. Even though the day before they were talking about hiring me on permanently. Yeah, so but yeah, man, that stuff that ain't no joke. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna do this probably. I'm gonna do it once every day for, the rest of February. And yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, I'm fading out. Oh, I should probably type it in. That way it'll go a little faster. Uh-oh. It's 4 people in the chat. Boy, I'm doing big things. Hey, Sin. Hey, Cynthia. Your boss said what was up with Kendrick Lamar performance. What do you mean he said what was up with it? Are you saying he said he just didn't like it? I bet. I know when they. Yeah, I remember. I mean, you're saying your boss said that he didn't like the performance, or like he said something in a racist way about Kendrick, and you couldn't really say nothing. See, I can't tell if that's just the only reason that they really don't like us in the workplaces because they want to be able to just be disrespectful, you know what I mean? And they don't want no flack about it. They just want to say what they want to say, you know? If they only keep one or two of us around, like they do. Oh, the one guy, there was a story about him. He worked, was it Marriott? I think it was Marriott. I don't know if you came across this story, but every meeting that they did, they asked him to sing. And when he refused the first time, I think, oh, I see. Okay, that's okay. Take your time. But so the guy that asked him to sing every meeting, he was the only black dude. And the first time he did it, and he said he felt really uncomfortable. He didn't want to, but he was new. So oh, they didn't like Kendrick Lamar being pro black. What kind of sense does that make? That, oh my goodness. They said the same thing about Beyonce, girl. They don't like her being pro black like that. The one song, uh Mama Alabama, Daddy Louisiana, and it was, I guess, yeah. Oh, so they try to make him sing every single Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I bet you did. See, that's the thing. When we're together and we see something like that, we feel a sense of pride. But when we're separated from each other and watching something like that, we're subject to ridicule from people of other races. I'm going to say people. I'm not going to say white people because it's not just them, it's other people too, you know? Yeah. Um, so every single one they tried to make him sing. He kept refusing to sing. And I'm sorry, y'all, my chroma key is acting up. And so finally, um, it came to a party or something like that, and they end up telling him that no, they were having like a Christmas memory thing, and everybody had to bring their baby picture, and he didn't want to bring one. It was like, guess who the baby is? He didn't want to bring one because I mean he's black. He's the only black dude. It's not like they can go figure out who he is. So they said, well, if you don't bring one, we'll just find one. And they just found any random baby and put it in there and was like ridiculing him for not singing before the meetings. And finally, he just had enough and sued. But I mean, they do little stuff like that. I just don't like it. So Cynthia, what you been up to? I know you had to have felt isolated, hon. That's it's like, and it's a yeah, not just be in the neighborhood, but take over the neighborhood. You know, they gentrifying everything. They think it's gonna be a nice neighborhood, but man, I appreciate y'all coming on and checking me out, even if it's just for a few minutes. I feel so much better. I feel like I'm doing something. I actually got 4 people watching. You know, last live I did, nobody came. And I was just talking. I was like, I don't even care. I'm just going to do it anyway and post it. So I'm glad y'all showed up. You originally from Flint? Oh, man. You know, I believe it. I believe it. They see, ooh. Well, thank you. You know what about Flint? I'm so glad that you said that because I found out something on the Fahrenheit 11/9 documentary that I didn't know about Obama. And I was really shocked that he came up there and instead of going to bat for y'all about the water, he was like, somebody bring me a glass of water. Oh, that I was so shocked. I had to rewind it like 3 times. Like, did he really just do that? Like he jumped on board with them folks. Were you there when that happened, or did you know that that happened? Sure did. I did not know that. I was so mad. I was look at me. I was pissed. That's true. That's true. And I didn't know that they were doing. See, somebody told me in Cincinnati they sent out letters that they were going to be doing military training in the neighborhoods. And I was like, man, come on, that's a prank or a joke or whatever. And then I saw that documentary, and they were actually doing it in Michigan. It says, keep in mind the government, no matter what race, are always pro-government. That's true. Yep. I've been living in Lansing, Michigan since 2011, but my mother and my sisters and my niece are still there. Oh, are they still drinking bottled water? That whole thing was just cold. And it's got to be worse now that it's freezing out. Cause I know, see, I'm from Ohio. Long story. I was born in Ohio, raised in California, and I went back to Ohio. I lived there for 10 years in Dayton, and I can say the winters up there ain't nothing nice. And all the boarded up houses and all that stuff, people going in there trying to, yeah. Wait a minute, let me go back and read this. It say, I've been living last. I have to give you my old channel and show you some things that are going on within the government that you would probably don't want to hear. No, I want to hear it. I want to know, because we just, as a people, they just go too far, and they just don't even care, and nobody cares, and we're not doing anything. And that's why I wanted to do this, the lives all through February, because we got to find some solutions to our little problems. They're fixing the pipes, but this is going to take 10. It ain't going to take no 10 years. Yeah, the government won't let you sue them. They might let you sue a state or a municipality, but you ain't going to be able to sue the government. You know how they do. Did you really? I believe it. A truther channel that I stepped away from. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I believe it. What he showed, that Fahrenheit 11.9, if you haven't seen it by Michael Moore, you gotta go see that. Yeah, they're not gonna let them sue the state either. I believe that. You can barely get away with suing the police if they shoot you. And then even if you can do that, you ain't gonna get too much anyway. They might give you $1 million, like that's all your life is worth. No, they're not gonna let them sue the state. They need to sue that man that made all them changes. See, this is what I'm saying. I love Michael Moore too. Yes, girl. I love him. But see, I done lost my train of thought. I'm old. You can't do me like that. I forgot what I was gonna say. They were not allowing to sue the state either yet. Yes. Oh, I love Michael Moore, boy. That's my dude right there. So yeah. What was I gonna say? That's so crazy. I hate when I do that. It was something. Oh well, I'm not even going, because I'll be sitting here all night like, what was it? And then 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up from my sleep like, that's what it was. What you think of my collage in the background? Oh yeah, and don't forget to send me that link. If you don't want to put it public here, you can throw it to me on Facebook. Oh yeah, it definitely does. I got a few of them up there that's uh pretty cool. But yeah, definitely give me the link to that channel, because I wanna be able to check that out. I have. Yeah. this particular the video that I showed earlier, I don't know if you were in here when I showed it, but that footage came from there also. Someone did a commentary on it, and I just love what she said in the commentary. Okay. But yeah, so Sin, where you at? What you up to? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, and it's funny now because you won't find too many black folks in Ireland anymore. But yeah, we Spain, um, parts of Mexico. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically we ruled the world because we was the first ones here. We were all over the place before we were so rudely interrupted. Oh my goodness. What time is it? How long we been on? 30 minutes? That's not bad. It's 4 people watching. I'm so impressed with myself. Like, what the heck? Always a topic, but not in a good way all the time. That's the problem. I like for it to be in a good way. We're not a small population. We are huge. Why you retract your message, San? Yeah, yeah, definitely. We definitely are. I'm trying to see if let me just check this and make sure that I'm not adding to my own thing here. Okay, it didn't add me extra, so I know that's not me. I just want to make sure that wasn't a false number because I have one stream running on my tablet here. Oh yeah. Oh, you trying to see on a bigger screen? I hear that. Okay, well take your time. I'm I don't know how long I'm going. I mean, I'm just gonna hang out whenever you're ready to go. So, do you guys follow any of the YouTube beefs? I think we far enough in to where people that are having the beefs are probably like, this video ain't about nothing. So now I can talk about it. A little. I I was new to YouTube. Well, see, when I started on here, I was watching yeah, yeah. See, I'm a Tasha K fan, and I hate to say it, but I I like Lovely T too, but she has a voice that I can't. And it's not her. I think she's probably a really sweet person. It's literally her voice. So I, you know, I tend to not watch too much of her unless and that's sad. I shouldn't do that or be that way, but it's a certain accent that she has that I know somebody like that I don't. Yeah. And see, I'm a fan. Like, she brings good stories and she seems like a sweet person. It's just that little accent. And I'm just like, ooh, you sound just like this person. And I hate that person. Not hate, but I just really don't like them. Exactly. Exactly. So, but I like Tasha K because she's just raw and, you know, and so I started watching and I was kind of siding with one over the other. And then next thing you know, like other people are jumping in and chiming in. And I'm like, wow, these people done ganged up on Tasha and she's holding her own and she's fighting back and they're making up stuff on the girl and all kind of stuff. Ah, so you don't like her voice. Yeah, see? Yeah, I get that. What? Yeah, she can be mean, but I really think she's just a natural Pisces. That's her sign. That's who she is, you know. And she kind of grew up kind of like I did. I think that's why I can kind of identify with her because I grew up in a not so carefree environment, and that's just who she is as a person. I've learned to kind of back away from that stuff. But she's still young, so she's got a ways to go. And she'll get there. But everybody else start jumping on the bandwagon and I'm watching all this stuff and watching everybody make these videos and I ain't even gonna lie, I'm messy. So I'm I'm really looking like, whoa, here go this and here go that. I'm like following all the tea. Then next thing you know, they all fighting amongst each other and forgot about her a little bit. But I love Sean Bradley. I really like him because he's a foster parent, and I grew up in the foster care system, uh, kinda, and so that's my boy right there. He is funny. So yeah, I watch you. I watch Sean. I watch Tasha when she posts. She ain't posting now. Eh. Mona has got an issue. Let me say this. I think that she's very well spoken. I think she's educated. Everything that she purports to be, I believe that she is. But I think that she can be better when it comes to Tasha K. I think she needs to just let that go. And it's like she's constantly at it and constantly at it and constantly at it and constantly at it. And then when Tasha K comes back and says something and defends herself and starts, exactly, you know what I mean? Then everybody's like, Tasha's an asshole, Tasha's mean, fuck Tasha, toxic, and all this stuff. But see, like right now, she's not saying anything. She's mostly coming with defense stuff. But every video pretty much that I've seen with Mona, except for the one where she did with Cardi, she's talking about Tasha. Even if it's just a mention. And I'm like, let it go already. And then they get mad. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, she a little messy, and they all messy, and I'm all here for it too. I'm watching like, okay. At one point, I was gonna get involved when she did the Sweet Ma challenge. I almost did, and I was like, you know what? I better not do this. It just that what I think is messed up is, right after that happened, her dad died. Um, And I know if I would have did that video, I'd have felt so bad. I'd have felt so bad. So I'm glad I didn't. You know that off going off because I guess she gave her the interview to old girl Star. Who gave it to her? Mona? See, I didn't know that. I don't know where she found the interview from. I just think that as far as her and Lovely T falling out, they just have two different personalities. Like Tasha is very outgoing, very in your face, very I'm gonna say what I mean and mean what I say and I don't care. You know what I mean? She's one of those. And Lovely T is just not the attack type of person. Oh, see, I did not know that. No. See, that's another little piece of information that I didn't get um, from when I was watching, because I was watching Tasha before the interview, and when the interview came, I saw what happened, and that's what I was saying. Tasha and T are have those two different personalities, and I think Lovely T is more like a scheduling. You know, she's not out there in your face. She won't go and do a bunch of lives every day because, that's just to me I think that's not her style. She's more of a reserved, let's put this in the schedule and let's work by the schedule to make it work and then, let it do what it does. And Tasha was like, I'm ready to put the interview out. Let's go. I'm finna do it right now. And I really think that made Lovely T upset because Tasha stepped out of that boundary. They had it, I think they were working together and they had it set up to where Tasha was going to drop the interview and then T was going to come back and do a commentary on it. And that was the plan. And T was ready to stick to that plan. And I think Tasha was like, okay, plan's got to change. We got to go now. And I don't think T liked it. And I think she voiced her opinion to that Miami dude or whatever his name. I forget, something Miami something. I don't really watch him, so I don't know. Not no disrespect to him because I just don't know who he is because I only got a few channels I watch, I should say. So I'm just fumbling my words because of that. I just don't know the man. And he's got a huge following. I do know that, but he's not somebody that I watch personally. So yeah. So I think when Tasha came out and just kind of threw her, we got to change this up. We got to go. I got to go now. It was going against the plan. I think T got upset and she voiced her opinion about her being upset about it to the Miami dude. And Miami dude was pissed and, went on the internet raving about what he heard from T. And then Tasha heard it and was like, what the hell? And it's all just a big jumbled mess. I think that their relationship should have stayed strictly business. I don't think they should have shared stories or worked together. Her and Candace, daytime tea time, I think they make a good pairing as far as working together because they do work together behind the scenes, I'm sure. um, let's see, Kasha K upset because she thought that Lily T was talking behind her back behind that gay YouTuber. Hey, Myka, it's Myka. What's up? The other Myka. Yes, ma'am. Lovely T was talking shit behind her back, behind the gay YouTuber. Yeah, to the guy Miami. But I just think that everything was all misconstrued. You know what I mean? Like I think T was upset because Tasha jumped the gun. She talked to the Miami dude. He went live about it. Tasha was like, "What the hell? I told you I was going to do this. Why'd you go back and talk to him?" And she's like, "But I didn't say that," because she's not a confrontational person. Not that she was deliberately trying to lie to her. She just didn't want to be in the confrontation. And of course, somebody like Tasha with that personality is going to be like, "Nah, I'm a real bitch. If you got something to say to me, say it to me. Why are you going to tell other people?" And they just fell out from there. I mean, and going back and review it because I was going to do a video about it, that's kind of what I put, with all my screenshots and looking through all the videos. That's kind of how I put it two and two together. I could be wrong, but I really believe that that's kind of what happened. That's true. Me too. I really don't like them fighting back and forth like that. I wish that's the Black History thing. I want us to come together. Yeah. Well, they YouTubers. Tasha trying to get more followers, and T's got followers already. So I mean, they're gonna spill it on. It's T. So they got followers. People want to know what's going on. They gonna spill it. Yeah. And we are such a small portion of YouTube. YouTube is like a maybe 2% of YouTube. The black YouTube. I'm talking about us. I mean, we do got some big YouTubers, but I mean, these kids, like, who was that talking about? I think it was Mona talking about that. That YouTube is small, and yeah, I do watch her. I don't agree a lot, but I tune in and watch her. I very rarely actually comment or voice my opinion because I just sided with Tasha K. I like her. We already have, though. That's the thing. We already let our egos get the best of us. That's what I was saying about trying to find a solution for us as a people. Because if you think about how we as a people deal with things now versus how we dealt with them back in the day, for example, in the 1920s, with the Black Wall Street and all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We tend to um, we voice our opinion instead of doing. And I mean, us as a people, you know what I mean? Like, we'll say we don't like that. This shouldn't happen, but we never actually follow through with it. That's what we should do. We should, you know, think about religion. People will disagree with that all the time. Yeah, they will. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Absolutely. You know what? That's what I meant to find out. Hold on just a second. Let me see here. I meant to see. Okay, so that's the one that I haven't seen yet. The C Murder Life in Prison, Free C Murder, Meek Mill Reform. And that was 2 days ago. I've been so busy with the release, I didn't get a chance to go in and take a look at your video. And I'm trying to catch up on Myka's videos too. The other Myka, I love her. She be on Sean's lives and she commenting. The first time I saw her, people kept saying, "But Myka, what about this? Myka, what about?" I was like, "They talking to me? They're spelling my name wrong." It is. I hope that Tasha has a healthy baby. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And T it's just not the confrontational type. So I don't think that they should be going back and forth. T's not the type of person that's gonna go back and forth, and I don't think it's just because that's not her personality. I don't think she's a confrontational girl like that. So yeah, I was going through Sean's live and I kept seeing Myka, 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 and I was like, what in the world? So once I found out there was another Myka, I got to subscribe to that because the Mykas got to stick together for sure. Girl, that girl is at home chilling with her feet up, eating popcorn and watching French fries right now. She didn't stop videoing altogether just because she needed to take a break. And see, she's in her 30s, so pregnancy in your 30s, from what I understand, anything over 35 is considered a geriatric pregnancy. And not no shade or nothing like that, but that's what they really call it after 35. So I'm not surprised she stepped back because this could be affecting her. Have to see what happened with this Tasha K stuff, but because I'm lost. Yes, it was back when Tasha K did a video with oh gosh, what's the girl's name? I can't think of Star Marie. She did an interview with Star Marie a few months ago, and her and Lovely T were collaborating on getting the interview, dropping it at the right time. But what happened, Myka, was Tasha K ended up dropping it a little early. And she says that she communicated that she was going to do that to Lovely T. And Lovely T said, okay, go ahead. I'm finding out some different information. And so, Tasha dropped hers and Lovely T dropped hers. And they were two different opinions. Oh, no, there's not nothing new. No, it's all the same. All the same stuff. We're just talking about it because I just feel like the way I'm looking at it is a little more from a different opinion. You know what I mean? Like Tasha is just a out there personality, and T is just not like that. She's more refined and introverted. So that particular relationship probably shouldn't have been. That's all. They should have been just cool and hey, how you doing? Talk, about making videos, but as far as actually working together, I don't think they should have did it. I've seen a few of his videos way back in the day, and I didn't really like him. I feel like he doesn't like black women. That's my opinion, but that's just back in the day. I haven't watched him recently. He could have changed since then, but and this is a while back too. It's like when I first really started looking at YouTube. He's been around a minute. But his videos from back in the day, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'll check him out. Sit through his lives. Okay, I will. Absolutely. I know the ones back in the day I didn't care for, but situations change and attitudes and mentalities change. It could be different. I like what's the dude channel? Okay. All right. I'll sit through. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been on here. What? I'd rather have a black man to read me than a. Now that's true. Oh, absolutely. But I, the reads shouldn't be generalizations for all women. Not everybody is, you know what I mean? Like there's another Angel, Chris Angel or something like that. I'll look at his videos every once in a blue moon if it's something, but he's always talking about colorism. And I mean, he's not talking about colorism, he's saying colorist things. And, I don't really take too kind to that because, hello. And, some other people do it too. So I can't really say, that I don't like a person because they do that. They just don't know any better. Oh, he does? Maybe he's changed his tune then. Because I don't know if he had any kids before, but I know when he first started out and started getting popular. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. All right. Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, he's he's in your face. He keeps it very real, but he can be ignorant. Okay. 2 10-year-old, it hurt to hear, but you speak the truth. Okay. I definitely look him up again. I give him another chance. But I believe all of us can be saved. Uh, you know, in and we can be critical in a non-malicious way and still get our point across. You know. So I mean, if he has some feedback that is relevant in all that stuff, then I'm more than happy to listen to him. Okay, it's been an hour. I say here that I am beat. And I still got to go through and comb through the rest of this book to make sure that it ain't no more mistakes. So, Sin, I don't know if you bought the book or if you plan on getting it or whatever, but I did fix it. So, still waiting on them to publish the one with the new cover. So Hustler's Wives, The Circle. If for some reason you don't see it up, let me know, please. But I fixed the mistakes. I'm just waiting on them to go ahead and pass it through. Are you? Oh, thank you. Awesome. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you liked it. I'm still gonna read the passage, just not today. I'm gonna do it on Facebook like I did the other one. You gonna get it too? You gotta read it, Sin. I ain't forgot you said I don't really read like that. It's gonna keep your attention though. I think from what I hear, it's a pretty good attention grabber. I know that's right. You trying to adult. I've been trying to. That's why I've been going live on there. I really don't want to be on Facebook like that, but you know, the Facebook got different people, you know, like my grandma. She ain't coming to YouTube. I do. Yeah. I need to build up my Instagram like that too. Maybe I can get some people from Instagram over here. Somebody had the nerve to tell me you should just buy viewers on YouTube. I ain't finna spend no money to get people to watch me. It ain't that serious. I'll take my 5 people watching. It'll eventually go up. It'll eventually get up there. Right. See, that's the thing, Sin. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get the people there in order to. I mean, we all 3 of us got. Well, all 4 of us. I know Myka's on here too. She's got a YouTube also, and she's got good videos too. And Sin, you just starting out with me and Petty Records. You got some damn good videos. I don't see why you. Well, I don't know how many subscribers you have, but we need to get you. We need to get all of us up in there. What about my granny? Hold on. Right. That's what I'm saying. If you can get your Facebook Live, that's what I'm saying, Sin. If you can get your Facebook Live viewing up, then okay, you just started that one. Okay. All right, that makes sense. But yes, and if you can get your Facebook Live, I get it. Like get your Facebook Live up, and then once you get that up, you get your tell them to come to YouTube and subscribe, and then that's your following on YouTube. That's the logic behind it. The logic ain't working though, man. We'll get it done. We just gotta make. Yeah, we'll all do it together. Since we all, well, at least the 3 of us are pretty much new. I don't know about the other, well, the 3 of y'all and me. So the other couple people watching, I know Mika's got a following already, and she's got some cool videos. So, well, we'll band together and let's do this. And Sin, um, yeah, consistency is one thing. Like I said, I'm doing one of these lives every day in February. Probably not this long, but so I'm gonna do one live every day in February for Black History, and then from that point, I'll probably do 3 to 4 videos a week until I can build up, you know, a little bit of a following at least. Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, it definitely probably does help. So I'm gonna I'm gonna ring off of here, y'all. I am so beat between editing this book, trying to start on book 2 already, even though I need a break. And man, it's something else. So I am gonna leave a link to the book in the description, so that way anybody else that comes across the video will know where it is and what I'm talking about. Yes, throw out all them successful vibes. We all need to do it. Me doing that thing. Yeah, I was actually very surprised that the book had came like it jumped off the ground running. I couldn't believe it. Um, just the little promotion that I did. Yeah, the link to Amazon. Just that little promotion I did and the pre-order. So setting it up so that you can pre-order it before it comes out. A few people bought it that way, but then once it actually dropped, it was like folks kind of jumped on it. Yeah, so and I'm already getting messages of people that are done reading it already. I just released it yesterday. Talking about I need book 2. Dang, can I get a break? So yeah, I'm sleepy now. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know why this came up as a Black History background. See, I like that one. All right, thanks, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and ring off of here. I'm so tired. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Myka, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah. Petty Records, mwah, mwah. Sin, thank you so much. We all gonna be a little bit better next time around, and we'll all be able to say the crew from back in the day, our real road dogs that was there with us from day ones. Y'all my day ones. So thank you. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I mean, if you decide to tune in. If not, it's okay. I'm used to actually being in here by myself. So I will see y'all then. All right. Good night, y'all.